Hi, nice to meet you guys. My name is Leonie Dupuis and I am a medical student in the sunny state of Florida who just started up her Etsy shop, Maple Stitches. So I wanted to come on here and introduce myself to the Flosstube community and get started on what I think is a really cool community and way to connect. And I've been watching Flosstubes for a while now and I just wanted to jump in on the fun. So once again, I'm Leonie and I am a third-year medical student who hopes to go into internal medicine. And I'm here in the sunny state of Florida. I've been living in Florida for the past 15 years and I just love it out here. We have honestly one of the best climates ever. But I haven't always been here. Prior to Florida, my family lived in Quebec, Canada. So that means I am French Canadian and I have French as my first language. So salut aux francophones, bienvenue. And so shout out to all the French speakers. So, you know, I grew up in Canada for a while and then my family came here. So I like to say I'm born Canadian but raised Floridian. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me. And so the way I started stitching was actually way back in elementary school. Up in Canada, in Quebec, there's a reenactment village called Drummondville. And so Drummondville is full of historically preserved homes filled with antiques, and they're just beautifully decorated, and there's just so much history there. And the Drummondville village is also kind of like a tourist attraction where you can pay to come into the village and you'll be surrounded by French Canadian culture and traditions, and there are people there working who are making old crafts. So we have a woodworker, there's someone making traditional soaps, and there's the traditional bakery, and then there's people in the apothecary, and there's a little farm, and it's just a really cool way to step into history and learn it firsthand. Well, Drummondville also has a sleepaway camp in the summertime, and so when I was younger, I had the opportunity and the privilege to go spend 2 separate weeks, so 2 different summers there, and it was just amazing. You go there and you learn so much about your own culture and heritage, but you also learn a lot of crafts. So while I was there, I picked up embroidery, and I got home, and I think it's the biggest thing I took away from it, and I just started kind of stitching on pillowcases and little things until high school. So in high school, a family friend went to an estate sale and came back with a huge bag of Charles Craft Aida and a huge collection of flosses. The flosses are from all sorts of manufacturers, but I mean, this was a huge lot of materials, and ever since high school, I've just been using this stash to create. And so because of this, honestly, what I now know to be hugely valuable stash, I haven't really needed to go out and search for fabrics and threads and those types of things. But now I'm starting to get to the point where I do need to seek out for some materials, and I am starting to get more knowledgeable about my threads and my collections, and I fell in love with the stitching community. From Facebook to Instagram to the Flosstubes, I just think there's a really cool thing going on here virtually. I think we all know that in our own environments, we don't know that many cross stitchers, but you step out onto the internet and there's thousands and thousands of us. So I wanted to join in on the fun. So the goals here with this Flosstube are to share my patterns as I make them, my works in progresses, as well as my finishes. I'm hoping to release maybe some tutorials on some funky finishes, or maybe just, you know, get some brainstorming, going, and put that into the YouTubeverse. But I also think it would be really cool to use this channel to interview members of my cross-stitch needlepoint community and ask them about how they got started, what they love about their work, and what some of their favorite projects and finishes are. And I think it would be a really cool way to feature perhaps some of the less tech-savvy people in the community. So I will definitely be doing that, but most importantly, I want to connect. So if you like my story or want to know more, please subscribe and turn on some notifications, click the little bell thing. I'm also on Instagram, maple_stitches, as well as have a Facebook group, Maple Stitches Cross Stitching. So I hope to meet you. Please leave a comment. I'd love to get to know you. I would love to connect. So do all those things, and I can't wait to share more with you.